God calls us to the table because He wants us to be a part of His family. And one of my most fond memories is not only with my family, but it was also spent with my church family at Fort Caswell on the Labor Day retreats. And we would get outside and play games, and everyone would just bond, and you could really feel God's love, and it really just felt like I was called to the table.
Sitting around God's table was the theme of the 2014 University Youth Summer Camp. During this time, I was able to share meals with hundreds of other Baptist teenagers. This was truly a blessing. Being able to reflect God's love with these teenagers helped show how each individual truly reflects God's image.
One table where I've particularly felt the love of God is when I participated in Stop Hunger Now at First Baptist. And whether filling the bags with ingredients or sealing them up at the end, I felt God's love by connecting with not only my community here, but also those across seas that we're sending the meals to. And having this opportunity to help those who are hungry and also so far away from us geographically warms my heart and shows me that God really is working in the world.
I encountered God's love through the senior retreat. Everyone came together as God's children and we shared our faith.
I encountered the love of God through music last summer at All-State Baptist Youth Choir when we sang the hymn, "If You'll Only Let God Guide You." I don't really know why, but that hymn just has always sounded beautiful to me, and I love it, and I see God through music.
One of the most memorable times that I've encountered the love of God was around the communion table in Romania, where together as a youth choir we shared a full communion with the seniors of last year, and they went around and blessed us as we did the Lord's Supper.
I encountered the love of God last year on our youth group's mission trip to Romania as we were sitting around the communal table just having dinner and being with people who I hadn't necessarily been close with before, but I could feel the love of God in each person there, and it was a really moving experience.
I realized what my faith really meant while sharing God's love in Romania with all the Romanians and the children there, and putting smiles on their faces warmed my heart, and I realized my faith was legitimate and really meant something to me.
I remember on the day when we went to Falticini, Romania, to sing and meet the children, I didn't know how exactly I was going to communicate with them. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to understand each other. However, the minute I met this boy named Joshua, things were different. I could really understand him, and we could even have a conversation together. In that moment, I knew that God was there, and I could feel His presence. I could see Him through Joshua and all of the children's faces. Their smiles lit up the room during our concert and while we spoke to them. It was amazing that these children from a completely different country showed us God's love just as much as we were trying to show Him His love. These Roma children have really blessed me in the way I live my life, and I am so thankful.
Through First Baptist, I've experienced the phrase "He blessed" through working with the children at the Upward program through the past 4 years. I've been able to see the kids' blessings through their work with the Bible studies that we have at the last 10 minutes of every practice, where they are able to answer questions and give me their insight on His blessings and messages that I'm able to share about His blessings and His Word.
I've definitely experienced the He blessed. Last, junior year, I was blessed to get to help teach the Happy Hearts class here. They were the purest form of Christianity I've ever seen. They weren't really worried about the politics or the little feuds or discrepancies that comes with religion. All they knew was God loved them, they love God, and they love each other. And that's the kind of Christianity that I want to practice.
He blessed would definitely be the phrase that I've experienced the most throughout my life. I have been blessed with such a great family. I have been blessed to be able to grow up around such an awesome youth and devoted staff members. Our church has blessed many people outside of church throughout our many mission trips and musical concerts. I have seen many people being blessed. The Roma children are blessed to have people who make it their mission in life to raise them and educate them about God. I was blessed to be able to worship among the Roma people, and just Romania as a whole had a huge impact on my life. and I'm very thankful for that. Next year, I will be moving and being more independent, and I hope to find a church and keep spreading the word and blessing people.